Hello children, welcome to Story Time with Miss Nidhi. Today we are going to read a story about a boy who helps his father run a pet business of selling birds. And one day the birds desire to be set free, and one bird tells a story to Lamb about learning how to let go. So what are we waiting for? Let's read today's story. Lamb learns to let go. Lamb and his father kept birds to sell as pets. There weren't many customers, so they only made a little bit of money from selling their parrots. One day, Lamb asked to see the birds, and his father allowed him to. "If they are asleep, then don't disturb them," said Lamb's father.
"I won't,"
said Lamb.
"It's time for you to set us free,"
said one of the birds.
"I can't do that. We would go out of business." "Please listen to my story, Lamb. We want our freedom. You must find another way to make a living. Don't keep us as pets any longer."
The bird told a story to Lamb, who listened closely. There was once a boy called Harold, and he had a precious hat. He received it as a Christmas present when he was younger. Every time he went outside, he wore that hat. It made him look funny and cool. Harold took good care of his hat. He didn't want to lose it. Harold played outside wearing his hat, and he often chased the cows, who loved his company. He would chase them around the barn and the farm, but the cows were always too fast for him. Sometimes Harold played alone with his hat, running in circles, climbing trees and crawling through the bushes. He was in a world of his own, having so much fun. But then one day, a gigantic gust of wind came. The wind blew across the land, bending trees and plants. Some trees were uprooted and they fell over. Harold was afraid that his hat would lift off his head and blow away. He was also afraid that the wind would carry him high and blow him into the distance. Harold was distracted by the cow he had been chasing, and suddenly he let go of his hat. It took off and was carried away by the wind. "Oh no! Oh no! Come back!" shouted Harold. Harold cried and cried. But his hat would not return. He went looking for it, but it was lost. The cow tried to comfort him. There, said the cow. "You can always get another hat." "You don't understand," said Harold. "That was my precious Christmas gift. There's no other hat like it. It was one of a kind." "You have to learn to let go," said the cow. That hat is never coming back. Look at the things you do have instead."
"That's so sad,"
said Lamb.
"Harold never saw his hat again." "Yes, but he learned to let go,"
said the bird.
"If you set us free, we'll come back and visit you. Unlike the hat, you will see us again. You and your father are better off fishing. There is a higher demand for fish, and you will make more money." "I'm going to explain to my father why you must be set free,"
said Lamb excitedly, jumping up and down.
"I'll tell him that we can earn more money from fishing." "Do your best," said the bird. "That's all we ask of you."
And so the birds waited as Lamb went to persuade his father. "You're right," said Lamb's father, checking over his accounts. "In the past, the fishing gave us a better living. I just preferred birds. It's not fair to keep them in a cage all of their lives." So Lamb and his father set the birds free. For the first time in their lives, the birds were truly happy.
"That lamb, he was a good boy,"
said one bird.
"He learned to let go of the things he wanted. When you let go,"
said the other bird,
"then you are also set free."
Lamb and his father made a great profit out of fishing, and Lamb's father eventually made enough to buy a property on a big piece of land. Alright children, so this brings us to the end of today's story. But wait, don't go. I have some questions about this story for all of you. Do you know, if you will answer these questions, it will help you comprehend the story much better. I'm going to start reading the questions and then I will pause for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And in those 5 seconds, you have to think of the response to that question. And then on the screen, the correct response will flash. Then you can cross-check the response on the screen with your response to understand if you could answer the question correctly. So are you all ready? Let's get started. Question number 1. What kind of business did Lamb help his father to run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is the answer. Now let's get started with the next question. What did the bird say when Lamb went to visit? And your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the correct response is on your screen. Here comes question number 3. Why did Harold enjoy wearing his hat so much? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Look at the screen to get the right response. Here comes question number 4. Who did Harold use to chase around the farm? Tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3, tick tick 4 and tick tick 5. Get here and see the right response. And here comes the second last questions. I hope you are enjoying. I'm having so much fun asking you all these questions. What happened when the big gust of wind came? What happened to Harold? Think. Tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3, tick tick 4, tick tick 5. And there you go. The answer is on your screen. Here comes the last question for today. Name a precious item that you have. Will you keep it? I'm going to keep the comment section of this video enabled so that I can see your responses. Do take help of an adult around and share your response. What is a precious item to you which you have, and would you keep it for lifelong? Let me know. It would be even more wonderful if you could draw or sketch and color this precious item and share with me. Take help of your parents or an adult around and hashtag these drawings and sketches of yours with My Motherhood Studio. Alright children, so now I am going to leave for today and I will be back again with another wonderful, exciting story for all of you. Till then, stay tuned. Tata, bye bye. See you.